Hello and welcome everyone. Alright, so this is going to be my new series. We are going to be running a random farmer with a couple of rules. So what I've done is I have just selected the map. I have not yet sorted out all of the loans. We will quickly get that done. And then contracts we are not allowed to do. I do have the bidder contracts mod on, but we're not going to change anything. These ones we're not allowed to do yet. I have to build up some experience at least. We are allowed to do the following. Let's have a look at the settings. Let's check this side first. Auto save. 5 minutes timescale. Let's go with 6. Economy, we'll leave that on hard. Traffic, yes. Seasonal growth, days. We'll make that 4. We'll leave it rest. Yeah, we have to drive carefully. Why not? Dirt, we'll leave that. Fuel usage. Stop and go braking, I want that on. That's a fact. The rest, we'll leave standard. Alright. Production revamp we're not worried about right now. The rest of them settings are awesome. Alright. Now, you wouldn't know this, or you wouldn't be able to guess this, but we'll get to this later. Let's see. Where will we buy our first field? Something that's not too expensive. Something with grass. So we can get some aminos. This one. That leaves us with 100. 100 bucks. Now we're going to buy my favorite toy. It is over here somewhere. This thing is pretty cool, but I haven't used it much, so I like this one more. We're going to customize our tires. We'll go with that seat. We'll add a bumper. We'll make it a nice color with a nice accent. Maybe. Yeah, I think I like that. Rims? No, you don't want it to look like a watermelon. Yes. We'll go something like that. Then we'll buy this one. Now, the cool thing is I think I can manipulate the seat. We'll put it as far back as we can, as down low as we can. Just nice and smooth. I think I might have spilled some crumbs on my mouse pad. That's annoying. Super annoying. Okay, let's do this. We'll grab that. There we go. Let's go and find our field. Oh yeah, we need to do this. We have 0 indicators. We have only lights. Oh shucks. Need to work on my driving a little. Where do we need to go? I'll figure it out. Way up to the left somewhere. thing is a little on the slow side, but once we get to where we're going, we'll be fine. We're just driving. Nice and chill. The rest of the world can drive around us. I like to say they also have brakes, so they can use them. I don't recall ever playing on this map before, but I do think that we'll be able to navigate around here pretty easily. Autosave, that works awesome. Yeah. We can go straight all the way and then turn right and then we'll be there. We just need to make sure we don't drive off into the water. That'll suck. Hey, we're driving a lawnmower and it's a tractor, so we get to drive on the side of the road. Now nobody can tell us any type of crap. Yeah. That's all we can see. We are allowed to plant canola. We'll worry about that in the future. From next month, we will have our 4-day months, I believe. So that's all pretty awesome. Now we need to drive away. Ah, the train has passed. We need to clear rechts. Shot right. En dan kan je zien. Ik weet. No. Net so plain. Just a short distance. A small drive. I like the fact that the tire sounds match the road and the grass and so on nicely. Oops. Alright, we are getting there. We need to find the first turn off that we can find, which should be over here. Oh shucks. That sucks. So how on earth do we get there? Oh shit. We can drive through the fence. Nice. Now this is a pretty big field. Now we still have 100 thou left. Now this is what we're going to do. I have a pretty awesome mod installed. It is called the Realistic Animals or something or other. So what we can do is we can possibly get something going that requires some grass. Now if we go with this 85 clips, we'll have about 120 cows. It's not too bad. We can go with some sheep. We have a couple of different options there. See, these ones are nice and cheap, but I feel they're a little bit on the cheating side. Because my goodness, they're not that huge. But the amount of sheer cow you can put into this pasture. There. Like such. 300. That's not a lot of money. That leaves us with a lot of space. Sheep produce wool. We'll need maybe a tractor or something for that. We'll get that. We need to cut the grass. They've got grass. They can eat the grass. They don't need water. Well, in this one they do. Personally, I don't think I mind. I think I'll rather go with this. This looks realistically sized, but it's a little on the small side, and I fear it might not use the grass. This one probably will, but it needs water, extra stuff. This one doesn't need water. Maybe we'll get it. So we're not gonna go with bees, not right now. It's a pretty cheap option if we want to. And the clips, not that much. So there's this little one. I think personally we will go with the good old red barn. Just because we can. We'll plant it over there. And realize that we have chucked it into a mountain. Fantastic. Now what we can do is, since we are already here, is we can drop our mower, turn on all of the tools, and then we can hit the road. It's only 9:30 in the morning, so we still have a lot of time to figure stuff out. I have a few awesome tractors installed that we can use. There is one other mod that I'd like to install later, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Dang, this is one huge mountain. I did not plan on chopping off such a big piece of mountain, but since we've done it, it is what it is. We cannot undo our doings. Yes, but we can open up the barn. Over here I believe we chuck some food, some water. We'll sort that out. That won't be too bad. Over here I believe we will get the wool. So everything is awesome. The place where we need to stack the animals is over here. Let's have a look at the prices. So we can get some fully grown black sheep for $400. Some white ones, some brown ones, some of these ones, some of those ones. We can get some smaller, cheaper ones. We can hold up to 300, which I doubt we will ever reach because it's ridiculous. It truly is, but it's fine. Now what we can do is, we have 66%. We can simply play a U-turn, back it up, chuck the grass in, and now it becomes part of the feed for the sheep. Perfect little toy. Now this one I do believe can pull a trailer. I am not 100% certain. For now, we might build a barn, we might not. We'll just park this bad boy over here. We'll hop on our phone. We'll have a look at some tractors. The ones we want are way at the end. Now, these two we don't want, they kind of suck. This one's pretty nice. It's not that expensive. You can build it up. Pretty awesome. Let's say we go with the turbo intercooler, which is the most expensive one. And we go with the full orange, hypothetically. And we put some slightly bigger tires. We put a front hydraulic 3-point with a PTO. We can only change the bottom color slightly, but it's pretty nice. We can delete the plate to make it real farmy, and then we can have this for about $30. Or you can get this one, but I think this might be a little too expensive. 180. for 41. This one is nice and fast. This one is pretty damn slow. Even with the big motor. But we're farming, so stuff will be slow. Orange. We'll give it some bigger tires. We'll give it that one. We'll change the color. We'll delete the plate. We'll buy it. Now we need to have a look at front loaders. I will have to go and find and install the one that we want. But first, let's hop over to our tractor and we'll have a look. This is a beautiful little machine. Let's have a listen. Nice little tractor. Alright, so what we want is this. Have a quick little look. Find it just now. There. But not this one, that one sucks. There's a better one. Much better. This one. We'll jump back in. Now, I believe we should be perfectly sorted. Why do we need the front loader thing, the back loader? Pretty simple. We have to pick up wood bales, load them, unload them, and so on and so forth. To a certain point. So we want the front loader for now. We might not buy it. We might not. I don't know. But we'll see. Because right now, we probably need animal transport for our sheep of some kind. Now this combines with something specific, which I'm uncertain of right now. Personally, I think we can grab this one. It holds 16 sheep. It's not too big, it's the smallest one. We'll grab this. Side guards. Change that. Stock. Standard chassis color. We're gonna change that. Main color. We'll change that. The same. Change that black. Take the plate out. Okay. We could have actually rented that, but we've bought it. So that is what that is for now. Let's just have a quick look at our front loader price. That's pretty cheap. We can even change the color. We'll make it blue. Because why not? The sheep won't cost us too much. And then we want this bad one. Flag blast, low, make it do it. Did we buy it or did we release it? Fudge. First we want to grab this bad boy. Be careful of H. I'm driving here. The trailer is a little close. Some trailers. Oops. Sick to start working. The next thing we will do is a proper trailer. Let's have a look now. We need to turn around. Well, we can go straight turn around to go straight right. Okay, but first, where's the animal dealer? That gearbox moving, loading, making noise. We said we need to turn right, and right at the straight at the circle, the roundabout. Then to the right before we go up the mountain, I believe. You twat. Where are you? seriously.
Technical problems. I don't understand. I do it this side, I feel just technical. It's not a man. It's not a manic. It's just supposed to go. I'm not pressing the brake or hand brake or foot brake, nothing. So,
are we gonna be able to drive now? To the right. Waar weet ik wel eigenlijk. Zo weet zoals wij hebben skate. Waar is dat? Through this dude's field, because why not? So crop destruction doesn't apply. The train's coming. Oh shit, the train's coming. Quit before it sails. Dang it! Okay. But that'll be over.